So the key to learning any deadlift is to know how to hinge. And to learn how to hinge, you must keep your spine and pelvis neutral. What I've done here is tuck my pelvis under so that I'm keeping a neutral spine, and all I'm thinking about is pushing my hips back. You can see that there is no movement in my spine. I'm just thinking of pushing my bum or hips back while keeping my spine relatively neutral or straight. You can see here where I'm using a stick. I've just tucked my pelvis under to keep my spine neutral, and I do not want that anterior pelvic tilt or Kim Kardashian butt. I've tucked that pelvis under, or I bring my tailbone under. I place the stick at 2 points, on my bum and on my upper back, and you can see that it does not leave these 2 points at any point in time. There is a mild shallow cavity at my lower back, and that is fine because there is a curvature in the lower back. And I'm showing it here so that you can see that curvature or that space better. But the 2 points, which is my upper back and my hips, does not lift the stick or dowel rod at any point in time. And all I'm doing is moving about my hips, pushing my bum back, and keeping my spine neutral. So now here I'm doing a trap bar deadlift. I tuck my pelvis under, I keep my spine straight, I push my bums back, I hinge, I can't go any further, I bend my knees, and then I grab the bar to push the bar away. Now when I'm doing a hinge and I'm grabbing a bar or a deadlift bar, however you're going to do it, the main thing is that I want you to think of pushing your bum back, keeping your spine neutral or straight, as far as you can to push your bum back, and once you cannot go any further, then bend your knees to grab the bar or the trap bar. So you can see here, I'm getting in position, I'm tucking my pelvis under, get my spine neutral, I push my bum back as far as it allows, it can't go further, I bend my knees, I grab the bar, and I push the wall away. Now when I'm doing a deadlift, I'm thinking of pushing the wall away. I'm thinking of pushing the floor. I'm not pulling, I am pushing, right? So a hinge is a very hip dominant movement pattern. I am not squatting. You can see that I am not upright in terms of how I'm standing. I'm actually leaning slightly forward. All right. So here I'm going to show it again, how to set up for a deadlift. I tuck my pelvis under, or my tailbone under, I keep my spine neutral, I push my bum back as far as it allows, I can't go any further down, I bend my knees to grab the bar. When I'm grabbing the bar, I want you to build tension. I want you to leave your arms long. I do not want your elbows bending. I want to keep your arms straight so that you reduce the distance from the floor to bring up. I want you to think of pushing the floor away. I want you to brace as well, okay? So a few cues I have is push the bum back, keep the spine neutral, as far as you can, push your bum back. When you cannot reach any further, then bend your knees to grab the bar. Keep your arms long or straight. Think of generating tension from the floor. Push off the floor. I want you to be patient. I want you to be patient with getting the weight off the floor. Don't yank it up, right? Do not want to use momentum. We have to drive the weight off the floor ever so slowly. And before we push it off, brace your core by breathing in and pushing your stomach out laterally or to the side, right? Keep that breath and then push off the floor and then reset again.